Hi students, I am Rishikesh Razu. In this video, I would like to discuss about the basics of JSP. Actually, to do any programming in JSP, first you should know about some of the terminologies of JSP. So before going to the sample code or an example that you would like to see about JSP, first you should know some of the basics. First, any concept if you take like JSP, there were some methods we need to call during the life of that JSP page. So it as like servlets, when the servlet is in the process of executing on a browser with the help of the server, so it went through a number of lifecycle methods, like first init method, then service method, then destroy method, where in init method any parameters you would like to receive or any objects you want to create, initialize, such work we are going to do in init method. And second service method, where the request going to be handled, means business logic going to be processed. And last, destroy method, if any objects which were created at the beginning, those to be terminated before the server going to be closed. Similarly, any JSP page, when it is running, it has to go into a number of lifecycle methods. So they are, if you observe, JSP init is the first method, then JSP service takes select request, select response as an argument, then JSP destroy. These are the three are the lifecycle methods of the JSP. And one more thing, the difference between servlet and JSP, if you observe, servlets they can run directly, whereas JSP pages if you take, JSP programs if you take, they are going to be translated into servlets. Later, servlets going to be connected into mission code, which going to be shown as output as we are expecting in the way you are developing the code in getting the output. So if you observe here the lifecycle methods of JSP, JSP init, JSP service, JSP destroy. So the purpose of those methods is same like the methods of servlet lifecycle. So now we are moving on to the important tags. So anywhere in developing of your JSP code, you come across these kind of tags. So tags in JSP. So when you are writing a JSP, various kinds of tags which are available in JSP, you have to come across and you have to use such kind of tags. So there are three categories of tags. Okay, first tag we are using scripting tags, scripting elements that we are going to see, and that is the part of our study now. And directives and action tags we are going to see in later sessions. So directives, where we are going to use one of the tag called page directive, and we have to use these kind of directives as at the beginning of your JSP program. And generally page directive when you are using, this should be the first statement, and which will be useful in importing the packages and specifying the language in which you are writing the code. Such kind of work we are going to provide in page directive. And coming to action tags, there forward, include, and param, and variety of action tags are there. So action tags, when you are going to use, they are going to send request to another page. There the response is going to be handled, controlled based on the type of action tag that you are going to use. So these are three kinds of JSP tags: scripting elements, directives, and action tags. So scripting elements is now we are going to study, we are going to learn. So if you observe, so what is a scripting element? So scripting elements, generally they are useful in developing the JSP program, and these are basic tags like declaration of variables using a declaration tag. So displaying output using expression tags, and writing Java like statements in a scriptlet tag. So three kinds of tags we are going to see. So three kinds of tags under scripting elements we are going to see first. And remaining two other categories, if you take by directive tags and action tags, that you are going to see in coming sessions. So our main focus in this session is learning basic JSP tags. So the basic JSP tags comes under scripting elements. So the first scripting element tag is declaration tag. What is this declaration tag? Generally, in any programming language, you would like to declaring some variables. Like example, if you observe here, so declaration tag, the syntax, if you observe here, first declaration tag. So in JSP code, you have to use these kind of tags. So declaration tag, the purpose of it is, if you observe, so open angular bracket percentage exclamation. Now we are taking some int a equal to 10, b equal to 20, and see the purpose of taking that is to store that sum of a and b. Then percentage c equal to a plus b. Okay, percentage closing angular bracket. Then percentage, in JSP there are some built-in objects, means implicit objects. So now one of the implicit object is out. So there we are displaying the result C, semicolon percentage closing angular bracket. So here we are seeing one more kind of JSP, tag scripting element tag, that is scriptlet. That is third type we are going to see. In that multiple Java statements we are going to embed. Okay, so this is going to be supported by multiple lines of code. It is scriptlet that we are going to see. So now our discussion is declaration tag. So declaration tag, if you observe here, open angular bracket percentage exclamation and ending with percentage closing angular bracket. So in between the variables of some type we are going to declare, or any objects you like to create, you can create. Okay, so whenever any variables to be used, so those variables we are going to provide in the declaration tag. Okay, syntax, open angular bracket percentage exclamation and closing is percentage closing angular bracket. In between that variable declaration or method definition we are going to provide. So that means when any variable you want to declare, the tag that is going to be the JSP tag that is going to be used is declaration tag. Okay, so there the data members and anything you want to require that you like to define in declaration tag. So example as specified here, open angular percentage exclamation, percentage closing angular bracket is ending of that. In between we are declaring int a equal to 10, b equal to 30, comma c semicolon. Okay, so here we are declaring two variables and we are going to take c for adding up those two known variable values. Then continuation, in another declaration tag I am defining a method. Method name is count. Method name is here count, and where we are computing a plus b and we are returning that. Okay, so that is called declaration tag. Declaration tag. So if you want to observe that one in Eclipse, you can observe it. So friends, now we are going to see the example for that basic tags, JSP basic tags. So one such example is first declaration tag. If you observe this demonstration 1.jsp, see here within body tag we are writing JSP tags. So one of the JSP tag length is declaration tag. The notation, the syntax of that declaration tag, if you observe, open angular bracket percentage exclamation and ends with percentage closing angular bracket. In between the variable I am taking n, that is of integer type whose value initially is 5. So that 5, I want to get fifth multiplication table up to 5 steps, sorry, up to 10 steps, fifth multiplication table up to 10 steps. So here, for while syntax in JSP is same like Java language. So for into I equal to 1, initialization, condition, iteration. So first I equal to 1. So this is one scriptlet. Is another scriptlet. Is one more scriptlet. We can do that justification while using basic JSP tags. So third kind of scripted element is scripting elements is J scriptlet that you are going to see. What is scriptlet also we are going to see. The purpose of scripted tag is multiple Java statements you can keep in one place. That is going to be supported by scriptlet tag. And how we are going to define scriptlet tag is open angle bracket percentage and ends with percentage closing angle bracket. In between multiple lines of code we are going to specify. That may be a single statement or multiple statements. That's where we should here that for loop header I provided in one scripted tag, and I am going to display each step using expression tag, and I am closing using scripted tag. So my agenda was completed, so I am going to get multiplication table. So how we are going to run? It is a JSP program, and JSP is server-side technology. When the server is running this program, we have to run. So right click, save this program with some unique name, extension JSP. So here demonstration1.jsp is the name I gave. So right click, run as on server. So if you already run means just you click on finish so that you are going to get output. So see, numbers 1 to 10 is the heading, and steps 10 steps, 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, like that, 5 into 10. So fifth multiplication table steps we got. Now we are moving on to the second kind of tag called expression tag. So expression tag is nothing but it's similar to out.println method. So if you want an approach alternative to out.println, expression tag we have to use. So in expression tag, expressions valid expressions you have to specify. The syntax of expression tag is open angle bracket percentage equal to expression we have to specify percentage closing angle bracket, percentage closing angle bracket. So whatever expression we are specifying in expression tag, okay, that will be given as a response to the client. That is going to be given as an output to the client. So if you observe here, it is a replacement for out.println method. Okay, so and this is as part of service method, JSP service method. So expressions in expression tag should not be terminated by semicolon. So example, this one, we know AB using declaration tag, we are going to initialize AB variables 10, 20. That 10 plus 20, 30 we are specifying as an expression. So what it is going to do, it is going to display that result on the output screen. So the 30 going to be outputted. So this is equivalent like out.println of A plus B. So another example, if you take directly you would like to display current system date and time. So you can create a new object for date. Date is defined in Java.util package. So new operator Java.util.date. So it is not terminating with semicolon. If you observe here also A plus B semicolon is not there. Okay, expression tag if you take in which the expression we are specifying like a valid expression without semicolon. Okay, so this is what the second tag called expression tag. Example also we seen. See here, open angle bracket percentage equal to n into I. For first step, I equal to 1, n 5 fixed. When you go to second iteration, I equal to 2, so 10, 5 same, n equal to 5 only. Third iteration, I 3, 5 into 3. Fourth iteration, I 4, 5 into 4. Fifth iteration, I 5, so 5 into 5. Sixth iteration, 5 into 6. Seventh iteration, 5 into 7. Eighth iteration, 5 into 8. Ninth iteration, 5 into 9. 10th iteration, 5 into 10. 11th iteration, if the condition fails, so we won't execute the loop. So here equal to n into I means that result step, each step result going to be outputted. Okay, it is alternative to out dot println method. And coming to last one, a scriptlet. So what is the scriptlet? So scriptlet nothing but pure Java statements we are embedding in one of the JSP tag name called scriptlet. So multiple Java statements you can keep here. Okay, so the notation of scriptlet tag, if you observe, open angular bracket, percentage closing angular bracket, percentage closing angular bracket. In between multiple statements we are going to specify. So example, if you observe, see here system date and time. If you want to get one of the tag scripting element, we are going to use is scriptlet tag. So date d equal to new date. So we are creating object for a date d. What is that? D. And that date information that is in date format, that is going to be converted into string format using toString method, and that is in S. Now if you want to display, for displaying out.println, out is implicit object, it's consisting of println method. So by calling println over implicit object out, that takes that result object as an argument, that is S, which is in string form, date in string form, that is going to be outputted. Okay, so that is what we see in the scripted tag. That we also see in our in our example. Okay, so here it consisting of two lines of code, one for header and opening of block of that for loop. Okay, so multiple Java statements we want to enclose in a block, so that block should be scripted tag. So what are three types of scripting elements? Declaration tag we see, then expression tag. Okay, then expression tag means there is no percentage equal to, and expression tag won't contain any semicolon, whereas declaration tag may contain that contains semicolon. And coming to last one, so it is equivalent, alternative. Okay, last one, scriptlet tag. So scriptlet tag. So here multiple Java statements. Should be kept in one place. Okay, notation, open angle bracket, percentage. So some lines of code, not only one, that is your wish, depending on your code capacity, you can specify it, percentage closing angle bracket. So this is what the basic tags of basic tags in JSP. So basic JSP tags. Okay, so hope you are going to you understood the code and the concept. So in this, what we learnt is basic tags in JSP. That means JSP basic tags. Actually they are classified into three broadly. One is scripting elements, and other is directives, and last one is action tags. As I told that second and third, directives and action tags, we are going to see in coming sessions. In this session we focused only on first category of tag, that is scripting elements. There that is again classified into three types. One is declaration tag, open angle bracket, percentage, exclamation for initializing of variables. Okay, and second is the expression tag, where equal to, open angle bracket, percentage equal to without any semicolon we are going to specify. Then last scriptlet, where multiple pure Java statements we are going to provide. So these are three basic fundamental scripting elements. So thank you friends, we'll see you in next video. So please subscribe and like.